Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, uh, and welcome. Tonight we will see 10 lovely women trying to win for the covetous crown of the Young Goans Club May Queen. Before we get this ball rolling, I have to introduce myself. My name is Angelo Lawrence, probably known as Angie. Many people know me as that. But I am the entertainment secretary with the YGC. I'd like to take this opportunity before we set the ball rolling to introduce the people who form the YGC. My colleagues, my team members, without whom I just am one person. Okay, let me take this opportunity to introduce one and all. Starting with our president, Noel Fernandez. Ladies and gentlemen, get your hands together. These are the people that make things happen for you. Our vice president, Stephen Dias. Our assistant general secretary, Chris Norona. Our treasurer, or as I call him always, our money man, Terence DeCosta. And his wingman, Marshall D'Souza. My wingman, and honestly, a man who is much better than me in the entertainment front, my good friend, my colleague, Menino Fernandez. If people talk about past, they talk Young Goans Club and sports. We have people associated with them. We got Rupert Castellino, our indoor sports secretary. Another man, Ganawaz, the outdoor sports secretary. You know, sports is played indoors and outdoors. The next man makes all these things on the side possible. Our entertainment and media front, Mr. Blake D'Souza. The committee also requires help time and again of people who help us make sure that the event runs smoothly. For that, I'd like to call upon Manuel Fernandez. My good friend Rico. He always smiles. He's always hiding somewhere, but he comes in the forefront when you call him. Another beautiful lady among all the men around here, Sophia. And last, not the least, the man who keeps us in check, our internal auditor, the man who says, hey, you're doing something wrong, huh? Be careful. Mr. David DeCosta. One of the reasons I'm holding a paper in hand is because there are a lot of people here who are our esteemed judges, people who need the correct introduction, so I don't miss out on anything, so I'm holding a paper because I'm the most absent-minded person you can find around here. So without taking further ado, I would like to introduce our chief guest. Our chief guest is a man who dreams about taking agriculture in Goa to another level. He is the pioneer in mechanized agriculture. A stalwart in many of the issues in Goa, like tackling the how would you say, arakari of the tall businessman with the coal industry, or matters which are closer to his heart, the taxi issue, which is a big issue in Goa, or for that matter, a simple thing like helping somebody, the poor and the destitute. That is the man we're talking about here. I had an opportunity to talk to the man, and I was quite surprised, actually. You know, very few people, I like my daughter to join my own field to do what the father does. But he was very categorical and he said, Angelo, I do not want my children to follow my footsteps. You might be wondering what he does. But so I'll give you a small hint. He's a man without a blemish of corruption, as I say. 2-time standing village Jilla Panchayat, 3-time standing current MLA, from Kurtori, a good friend of our president, a childhood friend of our president, my good friend, if I can say now, Mr. Alexio Reginaldo Lorenzo. Please, ladies and gentlemen, get your hands together. He actually told me very clearly, Angelo, 2 lines. But people who know me knows Angelo doesn't end it 2 lines. Ladies and gentlemen, we like to, because this is a committee, we like to get the cake. Can somebody get The cake is there. We want to cut the cake as inauguration of the new committee. This is our first event. We have many more events to come. Remember, today, Young Goans Club May Ball 2017 was powered by African Eastern, the men who make sure our bellies are on fire, in association with Al Namal and Pablo's. And we have a lot of support staff like Hong Kong, BFC, Yamaha, just to name a few, the rest of on the boards on the side. So without further ado, Noel, Reginald, Stephen, I think men of a feather flock together. We can all hold hands and... Ladies and gentlemen, can we get your hands together, please? We never let our chief guest go without saying a word. Oh, my kids will like this. Oh, I thought you would smear cake on each other. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, you can get your hands together. Do something funny. Ladies and gentlemen, chief guest for today.
Angelo has given me 3 minutes. Angelo, I'll take 5 minutes. Well, I'll begin with a small quote. Real, or rather, real good fashion begins with real changes in real life, although style of fashion will tell what you are without speaking. Well, it's a big privilege for me to be here. The President, Noel, and his entire team of the Young Goans Bahrain Club, distinguished sponsors, distinguished guests, distinguished members of the entire committee of the club, ladies and gentlemen, the choreographers, the musicians, the participants in the fashion show, and my dear children. Well, it's a proud privilege to be here, as I've said, and I want to also tell you that a lot of people in Bahrain who are my fellow Goans have excelled here. Some of them have excelled so much that there are no words for me to express. So I want to congratulate them. And those who have not done, I want to wish them all the best and tell them that there is no dearth of opportunities. Continue. Success will come only if you work harder. Well, Ami Goinkar, let me speak a few words in Konkani. Ami Goinkar ani Kirit Bashin Goinkar Mulale Mogache. And Goinkar Mulale, they are warm people. Somehow we are losing our warmth, we are losing our human nature. Ami Goinkar pon bisolle. Aaj zoritor Goinkar zotor oi solle, ekuch karana lag oi solle. Kidia Goinkar amgele bore mogad pau pimunis mun aaj oi solle. Am visun zaina ani he amge parampara ani amgele asmita mun aaj ame Goinkar oir paule. Ami we are forgetting, ami visollat. En todench amgele ileshe visrot gele ami. पण हे विसरपा जायना हें करपाक तुमी सगळे हे आमी जाणा तुमी मोगाड म्हूण आमी फुडें आमगे थोडे आहाय तेका लागून आमी वावुरया आमी गोंयकारपण आनी आमगेलें मोगा जी ओस्त आहा जी आमचे मदें एक बरोसो संबंद आहा की कोणाको पावपाचो तो वयर काडपाक द पार्टिसिपंट्स of the fashion show which will take place shortly, I wish them all the best, the choreographers, everybody. And not only that, before I want to say a wind up rather, our president and his entire team, I want to tell them that they are doing a splendid job. The Young Goans Club of Bahrain, all these people, I want to tell them that even if when you do a good job, there may be somebody who criticizes you. Those who criticize you, please remember that you are not doing your job to see what they are criticizing. Your job is your focus should be to take the Bahrain Club higher. And I think you all are doing it. I wish you all the best. Well, I'm not good in my memory, therefore I have written the names of the committee. Stephen, Roland, Chris, Angelo, Minin, Benny, Terence, Marshall, Garnier, Rupert, Blake, Sophia, Clifford, Rico and Manuel, the entire team. And not only them, all the people around. Well, the participants, the fashion show is not up, so I can't say anything about them. Anyway, I wish them all the best. The committee is doing a splendid job. The sponsors are there. And आम्ही गोंयकार म्हूण एंड ऑफ द डे रिटायर जाले काय ना आमगे सगळे गोंयकारांक घरा वचपा जाय आनी घर म्हणलो हूंय गोंयांत आनी इंडिये आनी जर तर जाता तुमकोडे गोंयांत कितें बाट वो कितें जमीन घेयात कित्याक म्हाका ल्हानशी स्टोरी एक 2 मिनटांची आय नो यू आर क्लॉकिंग द टायम 2 मिनटांची स्टोरी एक भुरग्यान आपल्यागे मायक फोन मारलो आनी मायक म्हणपाक लागली माय आपूण एक फ्लॅट घेता दुबय आनी दुबय फ्लॅट घेता तेन्ना मायन म्हणूंक लागली बाबा तूं फ्लॅट घेयलें आपूण खुशाल पर जोरी तर तुवें जर तर गोंयांत एक धाकलीशी हूप घेयली आपल्यागे गाडी घालता म्हणपाक लागलें सो तेका लागून जोरी तर जाता कितें गोंयांत कितें घेयात कित्याक आनी थोड्या तेंपान घेवपा जावपा ना हे दिल्लीचे जावं दुसरे मनीस येताय आनी घेयत आहाय चोडान टायम घेना आसतना हाश्याच आय एम मार्किंग माय टायम तेणें म्हाका इंट्रोडक्शन केलां एंजलोन व्हडलें इंट्रोडक्शन केलां येदो व्हडलो मनीस न्ही हांव धाकलोसो मनीस कोण आंगान मातशें मोठो जायत वेल आय विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट बरें आय विश यू गूड हेल्थ आय विश यू हॅपिनस गॉड्स ब्लेसिंग्स आय विश यू प्रॉस्पर बरें पयशे जाल्यार बरें तुमकां आनी पयशे तर मोडो जायना आमकां दिया म्हणटाय सगल्यांक एनीवे हांवें बेश्टो फकाण केला म्हाका कांय नाका हांव आनी 2 दीस आहा कोणाकूय जर जाता इफ यू वॉन्ट टू मीट मी आय एम देर इफ यू वॉन्ट मी टू कम समवेर आय एम देर एनी टायम नो अपॉयंटमेंट नथींग आनी 2 दीस आहा आनी आमकोडे कितें जर जाता गोंयांत एक उतर दिता जेन्ना कोणें म्हणलें की आमी इश्यू घेतले नो कॉम्प्रमायज आमचे मदें ऑन एनी इश्यू गोंयकारपणाक सगल्यांक वी आर ऑल गोवन्स नॉट फॉरगेटींग वी आर इंडियन्स वी आर प्राऊड ऑफ आवर कंट्री वी आर प्राऊड ऑफ आवर स्टेट thank you everybody thank you Bahrain thank you all my dear friends it's a pleasure to be with you thank you for the entire committee one last piece of mention they have given me a lot of warmth the committee they have seen to it that I am well taken care of anyway I am not I will cherish these memories I will always be for you thank you god bless you thank you again god bless you
Get your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. You can do better than that. Come on. Can we get a close-up so the photographer can get a picture for us in the meantime? See, again, the YGC committee is trying to work things out for you. Thank you, Rajidal. No, don't leave.
Don't leave. Yeah, this is the part where I said don't leave. Okay, thank you so much. We have to felicitate you because in Bahrain, you don't leave empty-handed. So, Eden, please, ladies and gentlemen, get your hands together, please. And as a remembrance for us in Bahrain, our president has got something special for you. Even though you took my talk time out of my hand, as you promised. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, he had a bet with me earlier that he's going to beat me in his introduction. And I think give a politician his due. He's a man of not a few words, but make sure he gets it done. He gets the job done. Ladies and gentlemen, a small token of our appreciation. President, Vice President, either side? Either side.
But I want to thank a few people, and I want to felicitate them as well. Okay? There's a famous saying, Rome was not built in a day. Neither was YGC. All ends up. It was built piece by piece. There are a few people we'd like to thank. I'd like to call upon one of our ex-presidents, Francis Correa. Mr. Francis Correa, can you stand, please, so the people can know who you are? He's on his way. Okay. I'll leave Mr. Francis Correscu. I hope, can you give him a call so that he's here quickly? Another man who is always looking at me from the time I came here. He's been, ever since I joined this club, he's been the person who I respect. He's got, again, more gray hair than me, okay? He sports a fantastic, smart French beard. You know who I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen? Gerard Fernandez, the man who works tirelessly behind. We need you on stage, Gerard. We need to show people who these people are, who made the club where it is today. Can we have Stephen Dice to... Okay, we have, quite literally, when you say, Jerry, you can be here. You're part of the team. There's a man who is by himself in stature, okay, he's tall, he's like the foundation pillar. The only thing he gets wrong, he gets my name wrong, always. I'm sure he knows who I'm talking about. He always calls me Agnello, never Angelo. He pisses me off, no doubt about it. He always calls me Agnello. I want to call upon my good friend and a colleague of mine, Hedwig Fernandez. See, he's a tall man. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to say these are the people who have been helping us over the years, who brought the club where it is today. Okay, wait. We have Francis Correa. Now, this is an old committee where I have wanted Francis Correa, you will present the memento first to Hedwig, okay? Because he's the ex-president, this was the team, they were younger, they were more handsome, okay, something like me, should I say that? Can I say that? Okay, and he was the ex-president, this was his team. So, Francis Correa, you have your colleagues to give. And now it was supposed to be in the beginning, but again, Young Guns Club. Stephen, can you give this to Francis, please? From the new guard to the old guard. I shouldn't be saying this, but this is how it is. From the new guard to the old guard, these are the people who made these evenings possible. Another man, I wouldn't say a legend, because it'll go wrong actually. But another man who's been part of our club, Mr. Francis was. A man of few words, the artistic man, the talent behind this place, Mr. Francis was. Now you know why I say I have a little white hair left. Come on, Francis, you can walk a little quicker than that. Can we have Noel to do the honors, please? My first year at the club, I was on the mic because I was a bit like you on the stage. I heard a powerful voice behind that mic. A man who had a personality more flamboyant than mine, who still can kill the mic like nobody else. People who have come to Young Guns Club events before know the man. I'm talking about none other than Gabriel Castro. Mr. Gabriel Castro, can you come up to the front, please? You can still encourage him. He still needs it because he doesn't have the mic to power him, ladies and gentlemen. Noel, can you do the honors, please? Honestly, I don't know if I have never met this person, Maxi Fernandez. Is Maxi Fernandez around? Can you come up, please? Okay, Maxi is the man who makes things happen. I've seen him, but I've never put the name to the face. Maxi is the one who gets us everything. Maxi, thank you so much for supporting Young Girls Club. One last, I'll take one more. Please, I'm sure nothing is there on the table. Okay, one more. I don't know how many of you people follow us on Facebook. You've read our ads on newspapers. You've seen most of our sponsors have received arm and a leg long of an email. Most of the things are articulated, written correctly. A lady who burns quite literally the midnight oil, okay? She doesn't know she's one of us here. She's scratching her head. It's not dandruff. She's just thinking, how the hell did I fall into this trap? I want to give this to my friend, a lady with a beautiful smile, infectious, I may say, okay? My good friend, Chris Narona. Thank you so much, Chris, for being part of us. For her photo shot, we even have the paper in hand. So it quite fittingly goes in place. Thank you so much. I think I'm not turning around because I don't know what people, while we go and take our seats, I want to get the ball rolling, introduce our judges for tonight. Okay? And while our judges I'm sure our men will run down to their duties because I kept them far too long on stage because I like to hog the limelight, as my beautiful wife would say. I'm sure she's looking at me with all her eyes pinned on me because she always says I criticize her on mic. Do I criticize my wife on mic? Have you heard anything so far tonight? Never mind. Nobody would answer that. While we put the judges in place, I like to call upon, I would personally come down because I like to introduce you these people. We're having a pageant. We need the correct people to do the education or education. Correct me. Okay. I have to come to her because she's just beautiful. She's just drop dead beautiful. Okay. She used to fly. So girls, you know where it comes from, okay? It's the Golden Fancle Wings. Okay. She is currently the sales director for Gulf Daily News. Okay. The Gulf Weekly and the Arabian Business. She has been with the group, as I have been informed, since '94. She's left us, as I may correctly say, in the '90s to pursue her career in sales. I have to add this. She has worn that crown before, haven't you? So she's befitting. Girls, ladies, girls, wherever, if you can hear me backstage, you have one of you who's going to judge you. So she'll be fair. She'll be absolutely to the T. She will dot her T's. No. See, dot her I's. That's why I married the teacher. Dot her I's and cross her T's, that's what they say. A very holy person because she's a warden at St. Christopher's Cathedral. She's tall, that's why she's still sitting down. Can I take you to the seat, please? Can I have the pleasure? Can you get your hands together for Alison Lily White, please? Ladies and gentlemen, our first judge for today. Can we have Mark, a handsome young man, to give a rose to the beautiful lady? Stay far away from each other. It's a family affair, so we're all close by. I've been told he was born in Dubai. Okay, he lived in Switzerland, done his, should I say correctly, master's in hospitality from Lausanne. Okay, I don't want to pronounce it because my French is as good as my Konkani. So, yeah, that's it. He's worked his way from the front desk all the way up to the regional director for Grome WLL. He's currently the Director Operations and Lecturer at Bahrain Institute of Hospitality and Retail. Ladies and gentlemen, please get your hands together for Nigel Sylvester Vegas, please. Okay, I'm not being prejudiced here, but ladies, only the ladies, especially ladies on top, ladies who are not that naughty or in the naughty years, shake your glasses, because I'm going to introduce you to a person who has been in the modeling agency in the years, where is it? See, I need glasses. Okay, let me start correctly. He's making me nervous. Good friend of mine. Ladies, come on. I told you, get your glasses, because you have to recognize this man. He has been walking the ramp for half a decade, in the late 80s to the early 90s. Correct? He has been the face for a lot of profiles, like Kalanikethan, Lifestyles, Benetton, Chand, Rocky, just to name a few. He has been Mr. Mumbai 91, 92. Come on, ladies, Mr. Mumbai. A model by profession, a money man by profession as well. Okay? My good friend, family member of the late Mohammad Rafi Sahib. And my good friend, ladies and gentlemen, get your hands together for Mr. Feroz Ahmad. Introduce my colleagues who will take you forward, because I'm letting go.
Thank you, Angelo.
Hi,
Chris.
Gavin. How are you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Very well, thanks.
Well, how are you all doing out here? Are you all excited to see these beautiful ladies out here who are going to come in very soon? Well, we are not going to waste any more time. I'm sure we all excited about this pageant, aren't
All
you?
of us are.
Yeah. I think so. We should go directly into it. Thank you, judges. We're going to get you right into the pageant. And all you guys, one thing these guys, or the girls rather, all backstage need is a lot of encouragement. So don't forget to clap. Don't forget to do all your cheers, because that's what's going to encourage them to do better. Okay, so keeping that in mind, let's open up the May Queen 2017 of the Young Goans Club.
And here are your contestants. Give them a round of applause as we begin this evening. The first round we will be having right now is the Sporty Casual round. And the sponsor of this session is 24 Fashions. And here we go with contestant number 1. Show her some love, everybody. Come on. Hands
Come on,
together.
let's hear you all cheer for contestant number 1.
Contestant number 1. Contestant number 1. Contestant number 1 loves to dance, sing, swim, and ride horses. She claims to always have a positive energy and has a cheerful attitude. When asked about her ambitions, she says that she would like to be a doctor in order to help others. All together for contestant number 1.
Well, make way for contestant number 2. Her hobbies include drawing and badminton, and she loves to dance. She boldly and confidently states that she doesn't panic easily. Her ambition is to be a successful entrepreneur. That was contestant number 2.
And we go on to contestant number 3. Contestant number 3. She works for a foreign exchange company. She loves knitting, making greeting cards, origami, and making cutlets. She proudly informs us that no matter what life throws at her, her smile never fades. Her aim in life is to make a